Hello everyone, it's me Andrew, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about sexuality. I'm going to touch upon a tiny bit of it because I want to expand on it on something else which I will talk about in another video. I don't think I've mentioned it before. As you all know, or I probably know now once I say it, I currently have a boyfriend and we've been together for more than a year now. Before I went out with my boyfriend, I had another boyfriend before that. And before I had that previous boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, I thought I was straight after coming out. And to be honest, after coming out as trans to all my friends and family and to everyone else, there was a new question of what my sexuality was, and I was very confused. I had no idea because I spent so much time trying to figure my own gender identity out. I kind of lost track of my sexuality, and that's okay not to know what your sexuality is once you figure out your gender identity, or the other way around. It's totally fine. There's no time limit on figuring yourself out. I think the time for self-discovery can happen whenever. I think after figuring out that I identify as male, I don't want to rush myself on thinking about my sexual identity, and so but I did felt a pressure into finding this sexuality that would be a part of the LGBT community, because suddenly when I said I was trans, I felt like I wasn't queer enough, or I didn't feel like I was trans enough because I didn't know what my sexuality was. And I would say that uncertainty is very normal, but at the same time I feel like even if you're trans and you don't know what your sexuality is, you're still trans and you're still part of the LGBTQ community. And for those who exclude trans people out solely because they're trans and they're straight, that's really not right. That's not right. Like I said before, I actually thought I was straight, but I was very open to being attracted to anyone, to be honest. I mean, personally, I don't go for looks, I go for personality, and having that emotional connection and romantic connection with someone, and that's how I ended up going out with a man for the first time in a couple of years after coming out. So that was really, that was almost a big deal for me, because I was like, does that mean I'm gay? I know I always harbored feelings for women. I knew there was a tiny bit of attraction to men before coming out, but I felt very wrong being attracted and going out with men identifying as female. I don't know what that was all about, but I certainly felt very uncomfortable. I mean, before coming out and dating a guy, and it just felt weird because I felt like I don't feel like me when I'm going out with a guy, and I don't feel like me when I'm going out with a girl either. And this is all before coming out. So once coming out, I definitely felt very comfortable. I think after coming out and identifying as male, I certainly feel a lot more comfortable with my attraction to other people, and I was very open to it. And like I said, if I am looking to date someone, which I'm not right now because obviously I have a boyfriend, but I mean, like, beforehand I would try to find an emotional and romantic connection. I remember what my mum was very worried about my relationships and my sex life after coming out. She was very concerned over who would go out with me, because she would be like, oh yeah, only lesbians would go out with you, and I was like, no, because lesbians like other women and I'm not a woman. And so that scared me, and it also scared me over the fact that I might be incapable of being loved, and that's just really scary. And I think a lot of queer people in general feel that way, where they feel like the people are unable to love them for who they are. And I think that comes with internalized transphobia and homophobia, and just the way how we've been brought up, like, with these views. So I just went off on a tangent there, but that's me talking about a bit of my sexuality. At the moment, I identify as bisexual, and in the future, if I identify being gay, then I'm fine with that, but at the moment I'm just gonna say I'm a trans bisexual guy. And yeah, I'm in a very happy relationship, and it is possible to be loved back, and it's also possible to not be in a romantic relationship. You can still be trans and asexual as well, and so yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone's capable of being loved in return, even if it isn't romantic. Even if it's platonic. I feel like it's a bigger topic to discuss with more than just myself, to be honest. And so that's my small take on my sexuality. I will talk about it a bit more in future videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!